Good day everyone, I'm Teacher Justin, and for today we're going to talk about solving polynomial functions using factoring. So let's have this example. Let's solve for the zeros of this polynomial function. P of x is equal to 8x raised to 3 plus 12x squared minus 54x minus 81. So the first thing that we need to do in order for us to solve this polynomial function using factoring is for us to equate this polynomial to 0, changing the function notation to 0. So giving us 8x raised to 3 plus 12x squared minus 54x minus 81 is equal to 0. Then our next step is for us to factor our polynomial using factoring by grouping. So we will group our first term and second term, third term, and our fourth term, inserting the addition symbol in between them to separate the first group from the second group. Then, our next step is for us to factor each group using common monomial factoring. So, let's factor the first group. The common factor of our first group is 4x squared. So, 4x squared. Then, let's divide each term of our second group by 4x squared, giving us 2x plus 3. Okay? Then, let's factor our second group. Okay, so since they are both negative, so let's factor out the negative sign. Yeah. And their common factor is 27. So we will factor out negative 27, and let's divide each term of our second group by negative 27, giving us 2x plus 3. Okay, now if we can observe, we have the same factor, 2x plus 3. So let's factor out their common factor, which is 2x plus 3, and divide each term by 2x plus 3, giving us the other factor, which is 4x squared minus 27. Okay? So, this will be the factor of our polynomial, 8x cubed plus 12x squared minus 54x minus 81. So, after we factor, our next step will be to equate each factor to 0. 2x plus 3 equated to 0. We will have 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. And the other factor will be 4x squared minus 27, then equated to 0. Then let's solve for the value of x. So first, let's solve for this equation. Let's transfer positive 3 to the other side, changing the sign. That will be negative 3. Let's divide both sides by 2, giving us x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So that will be our first value of x. Next, let's solve for the second equation. So let's transfer negative 27 to the other side, giving us positive 27. Okay, then let's divide both sides by 4. Dividing both sides by 4, we can cancel. We will have x squared is equal to 27 over 4. Then let's get the square root of both sides. So the square root of both sides, we can cancel the exponent, giving us x is equal to, now since we apply the square root property, we are expected to get both positive and negative roots. And since we're going to get the square root of a fraction, we will get the square root of both numerator and the square root of our denominator separately. So let's simplify them separately. So we will have x is equal to positive, negative. So let's simplify 27, square root of 27. So the square root of 27, okay, let's look for factors of 27 that has a perfect square number. So one of the factors of 27 is 9 times 3. So we can rewrite this into square root of 9 times 3. So let's get the square root of 9 and the square root of 3 separately. Simplifying this will give us 3 square root of 3. So this will be our numerator, 3 square root of 3. Next, for our denominator, what's the square root of 4? The square root of 4 is 2. So this will be our simplified form of the square root of 27 over 4. Okay? Now that we have all the values of x, let's proceed to writing our final answer. So the value of x of this polynomial function will be negative 3 over 2, then 3 square root of 3 over 2, and negative 3 square root of 3 over 2. And that will be our final answer. Ta-da! Alright. And that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, questions, recommendations, suggestions for my next video, please leave them in our comment section below. Share this video and subscribe. And for more videos like this, you can go to my channel, Teacher Justin. And that is it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video. Peace.